Not that bad at bougie, but you all know I just deal with taxes and stuff. Yeah. So, but yeah.
Public transport experience. Fuck. Like I take public transport like everywhere I go because I don't have a car and I can only take a taxi because it's too costly. I don't have money. I'm bougie.
I don't have an answer for this because I made an effort not to use public transport since 2004 when I finished secondary school.
Hey God.
Ha! Yes, remember?
Oh yes, I remember. Okay.
Oh wait, I remember one. I was going to Yanopaja. This is really funny, but it was just like amazing to witness.
I think it will probably be, sitting in the bus. I think I was on my way to Maryland. Crazy day.
I actually went to Ghana by bus in 2010, and we ended up spending like 22 hours on the road. At some point, I think at the Togo border, we're stuck there overnight, and then there's a beach.
The worst one for me was this time. You guys, I fought on the streets, on the road. Like I was literally fighting with a conductor. Okay, let me tell you guys what happened. So one time I was going for an interview, and I didn't know it was impromptu. I was at work. I was changing jobs. Yes, and they called me that I would have to come. And I usually dress. If I'm dressing for a day, I have an idea of, okay, I'm going to take a bus, so I can wear this, I'm going to take a bike. So I didn't have to take a bike that day in my head. But when I had the impromptu interview, I had to call. So as I took the bike now, the seat of my skirt tore like all the way up. But I had to go for the interview like that.
So I came back from my guy's place. I was high as hell. And I was in a bus, yeah? I couldn't get a cab. And I gave this guy 500. I was going to Ikeja and he was supposed to give me 300 naira back. And this guy gave me 200 naira and said, hold on, I'm going to give you the rest of your change. I'm like, okay. And then he stretched his hand and gave me another 200 naira and said, hold on, I'm going to give you the rest of your change. And I'm thinking, wait, didn't this guy just give me 200 naira before? And I checked my pockets and I saw that 200.
I don't do that. I don't do that shit. So I was coming back from uni then, and I was in the bus, and there was this guy who literally was preaching the gospel, and he was quoting like very, very wrong. God forgive me. Like he was quoting very like John 3:16 does not say that I lift up my eyes unto the hills. Like he was saying trash. Like, and we are supposed to be preaching the gospel.
The thing about entering bus that most people don't know about me is the fact that I have to shout over. Like when you shout that over, like people are not looking at you like.
So this day I was supposed to meet someone. Then I was doing my NYSC, so I was supposed to meet a client, and it was a client I'd never seen before. So I tried to look my best. So I was wearing a white shirt and everything. And where I was staying in Port Harcourt, you have to take keke to get to the bus stop before you get a taxi to where I was going. So I had this keke guy and I called him so he can pick me from home. I mean, I'm wearing white shirt. I don't want anybody to stay me.
So I've not used any public transport since 2004. And apart from in the past where somebody comes in and he says he's a staff and he doesn't pay, that's the worst I've heard. But apart from, I don't really remember much because I don't use public transport.
I went to buy something, so I took bus from this particular place and I had 500 naira. And before I entered, I always told them like, yo, I have 500, hope you have change. The guy was like, yeah, enter. So I entered the car and then he was supposed to give me 450. So he gave me 400 and he was like, oh, he didn't have 15 naira. And I never forget my change. Like 15 naira, you can buy a lot of things with 15 naira. Sorry.
And before I could say anything, that goes, this is the rest of your change. I'm not owing you again. I'm like, you just paid me 500 naira back. And I was looking at him and he was looking at me and he turned his face away. And I'm like, oh well, they have given me back my money. Maybe they don't need it, so that was it really.
I wanted to go and see my mom's friend. I wanted to get money off her because I was proper broke and she asked me to come over. She'll see what she can do for me. So I was on my way and then I had exactly I had exactly my transport fare. I don't remember how much it was, but I had exactly my transport fare. And I only knew that one route to get to my aunt's place. I was thinking, okay, as soon as I get off the bus, I'll just get on the bike to her house and then she'd pay the bike.
I like people to just pass along, really figure me out and stuff. So it's just cabs, to be honest. And I've known all my cab guys were stored. Like, they'll be calling me, like, how far now? Friday night, what's happening? You're not going out. So.
And then all of us just came back from the bus and had some like beach soccer thing in the middle of the night, and you know, some people got to hook up, you know, so it was some making out-ish, blah blah blah. I'm not saying I was involved though, just telling you what happened.
It was a couple of years ago, and these guys who looked like they were coming from Ondo or something, or Ibadan guys, they had an accent. And the conductor, they were having a fight with the conductor, and they said they were going to use their ring to slap the conductor. And this guy is like hardcore charm, man. Like what's going on?
Yeah, I was in the bus, and then I forgot my phone and my documents in the bus station, and then I just entered the bus like that. And I totally forgot my bag, because I had the bag with my documents and my phones inside.
And I'm like, this guy, give me my chain. And I'm like, I no get. So one woman beside me was like, there's 15 naira in his pocket, like, make sure you collect your money. And I'm like, but this guy, there's 15 naira in your pocket, like, just give me my money. Like, I never get. So he got to my bus stop and I came down, and this guy literally didn't want to give me my money. I'm like, are you fucking joking? I'm like, why do you, and I hate cheats. I'm like, why do you fucking want to cheat me? Like, you cannot cheat me. Like, you cannot cheat me. And he's like, I don't get 15. I'm like, this is money. So I literally took the money out of his pocket, and the guy wanted to slap me, and I tried to slap him back. I tried to punch him, and we're there like literally like almost fighting. And it was a Sunday, and I was just so scared. Like, one of my church members is saying, like, this girl, as fellowship teacher, yeah, just here fighting on the road.
But then the bus dropped me somewhere I didn't know. And at this time, this was not the era of mobile phone. This was landline time that you would call. So I didn't have a mobile phone yet, and I don't know, I was roaming around for a while, and eventually I found this woman who was like, no, this boy is too fresh to be a beggar. I don't know. So she was like, how come you're here by yourself? Such a fine boy. Like, that's all you noticed, you pedophile.
And on the way, this lady, she had stuff, and it was mud on the road and everything, and then she beckoned on the keke guy. Out of my being nice, I decided, okay, you know what, stop and let's just carry this woman. She came into the keke and she was quite big. She rested her arm on me, and by the time I came down from the keke, I had a sweat stain.
So I entered this bus thinking that I was in my bag, because my passport and everything was inside. And by the time I entered the bus, I realized that, oh, I was not in my bag. And by the time I got down from the bus, voila, I did not see my bag again.
I can't just let the guy take my 15 naira. Anyways, cut the long story short, the guy now gave me like, I think he gave me 14 naira or 13 naira. And I'm like, why do you literally want to just take my 20 naira and cheat me? Like, why can't you just give me the money? What would it take you? If you had even said, madam, give me this 15 naira, why not? I'd have given it to you. But like, just don't try to cheat somebody else. It's just wrong on all levels.
She helped me out, and I was really happy. And I got to my aunt's place, and she was like, why did it take you so long to get here? I'm like, bitch, I was lost. Like, I didn't really call her a bitch though.
I prayed and prayed and prayed till today. I did not see it.
At the end of the day, we now finally realized that you needed like some money to, you know, for the ministry to go forward. And like one guy from the front, like we're literally, like a lot of us in the bus were students. I mean, you know that thing when you're done with a semester and you're going home, and the guy in front of said, young man, and he started correcting it, and it was still bent on it that it was correct, and it was Timothy. That was when I actually even knew that verse, and he kept on hammering that it was correct, and the man in front told him, you can't be correct, this is it. And yeah, that was my worst. Ever since then, no, I mean, I just always like to stay away from the drama. That's if I get to take a bus, I stay away from the drama.
And I was just apologizing. I'm so sorry, you know, this was impromptu and I just had to take it back. It was really embarrassing because I felt like, you know the way it is, I just felt like a lot of people were looking at me. Yeah, that was quite embarrassing.
If it were just the stain, it would have been good. Like, I practically carried an odor throughout the day on the ship. It was the worst thing. It was the worst thing. Because it was the worst thing. I remember clearly it was the worst thing.
The conductor ran away. Everybody came down from the bus. Crazy day.
But be a good person, return the money if it's your turn. I didn't return it. Why would I return it?